Okay. So MD04, I'm going to type MD04. I'm not using /n because it is already on SAP Easy Access. So if you hit enter, and I want to take a look at ZN Sponge 3000, enter. So when I come to this screen, what I could see here is I have a stock of 250 and I have a requirement for 100. That's going to be 150, 150. Then if I come back here, there is another 150, so 150 will be sufficient to satisfy. Then I have a 0. Okay, so if I get a requirement which is more than 250, then only I have to plan, correct? So what I would like to do is I will go back to my document. I'm going to say, so in MD04 of finished product, right? We need to use MD04 of finished product, which is ZN Sponge. Okay. Now, what I come to know here is I have a 250 stock. This is the stock. And also I have two requirements, two PIRs. One planned independent requirement for 100 plus I have another planned independent requirements for 150. So the net result net stock on hand is 0. Okay, so I have a issue if I get a new requirement, correct? If I get a new requirement, then I have an issue, correct? So we'll try to create that kind of requirement, that kind of need. How? I'm going to show you. Okay, we have two screens, three screens. Okay, very good. So in this screen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to sales and distribution, sales and distribution, sales order, create. The standard order is called OR. You can go to drop down and pick it up. My sales company is 3000. Distribution channel is 10. Division is 00. Enter. I have a customer, Abbott Laboratories, and he is asking for this material. What material is asking? ZN Sponge, S-P-O-N-G. How much is asking 300. Do I have 300? I do not have 300. All I have is 250 only. Okay. So he is asking that I need this material 300 from a plant 3000. Okay. That is what he is asking. Let us hit enter. ZN sponge is not defined for 3010. So let us go and take a look at that material. Why it is saying that /n mm02 enter sponge, deselect everything. Let us select only the sales view 1, 2, 3, basic data 1. Go to plant 3000, it's there. Go to plant sales organization, it's there. Enter. And I could see that it is 00, that is there. Division 00, that's also there. Okay. So it looks like, let me go back, /n mm02. Okay. SPONGE, spelling mistake, Control X. Okay, I got it. So it is basically a spelling mistake. Let's go back. VA01, you see this? OR is standard order, Philadelphia, all of that. And your customer is 3000. You are shipping it to shipping point 3000. And your SPONGE, okay, that's the problem. The order quantity is 3000 or 300. The plant is 3000. Enter. Okay. So all it is saying is I have confirmed quantity of 250, but there is an open quantity of 300. I'm asking 300, but you are only confirming on 16th of April for 250 kilograms only because we do not have stock, right? So all I can say is, okay, propose the delivery. Okay. And if you go to shipping, this one, you can also see the shipping tab where you can see the date of delivery, shipping point. This is a shipping point. That's where from you are going to ship it. Then click on edit in completion log. Document is complete. Go ahead and save it. Okay. So how do you see the effect of this standard sales order 20795 on MD04? So go back to your MD04 and refresh the screen. And once you refresh the screen, you see an order for 300. Okay. And what is happening here is you have a order for 300. So 250 minus 100, 150, 150 minus 300, 150 negative. See that? So your positive stock has gone to negative. Do you see that? So if you run MRP, what is going to happen? Okay. So at this situation, what you did was you got a customer order. Got a customer order for 300 kilograms. Since you got a customer order for 300, you have 250 stock hand. Now the stock situation is stock is equal to 250 minus 300. Correct? So that would be negative. Correct? So what are you going to do now? We'll run MRP. Run MRP, material requirement planning, using MD02. Okay. So let us go and run MRP. /n to go back, MD02, enter. Jink sponge, create planned orders, planning mode 3, scheduling 2, hit enter, enter again. It ran MRP now. Okay. Ran MRP, and after running MRP, you have already the stock, right? Okay. So you ran MRP, and once you run MRP, what is going to happen? It didn't happen anything. MRP ran, but I don't see any effect. See, it didn't do anything. So it did not run anything. So it doesn't really taken care of your sales order. So why it did not take care of your sales order? You have a sales order here. Okay, and that sales order is saying they need 300, but the sales order is in it's not now, it's on 14th of April, right? April 14th, you have an order. Date of requirement is 14/4. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's go to this one, this sales order, go to change. Our requested date is 16, right? You see this? Requested delivery date is 16. Okay. So the requested delivery date is 16 because That's the date it is promising. And you select this line item and do the ATP, material availability, and it says your requested delivery date is 16 and you really need for 300, but I can only confirm 250. I cannot confirm all 300 on 16th of 4 because I do not have stock, right? How can we see the stock? We can see the stock /n MMBE, enter, that's your material, and execute. So you have 250 stock. That is what you see here also. It is confirming 250 because even though you are asking for 300, I cannot give you 300. So I'm only going to give you 250. Okay. So let's go back. Let us go back. We didn't make any changes, but I just saved it. So even though you have a requirement, but unfortunately, since you do not have stock, it is only giving you that much the quantity what is available, and it is not really doing anything for you. When I say anything, meaning even if you run MRP, the system is not really looking at your customer requirements. So you have seen it just now. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you again. What is happening? Why is it not create? I don't know. Okay, got it. So let's go and let us go and try to validate MRP again. Well, what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, even though there is a customer waiting for 300 quantity, but even if you run MRP MD02, okay, even if you run MRP, it is not creating any additional planned orders. You see this? Create purchase planned orders. Planning mode is 3, 2, okay, and hit enter. Enter. It ran MRP, but I don't see any change here. You see that? It's gone. It didn't run anything. So let's go and take a look at MM02 MRP parameters. Let us validate MRP parameters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. Enter. make to stock, lot for lot, PD, enter, in-house, make to stock, selection method, individual or collective, collective requirements, not individual requirements, individual and collective. We make this change. And we'll run MRP again. Planning mode, 3, 2, you see, no change. So that is the meaning of make to stock. Make to stock is only looking at your planned independent requirements. It is not looking at your sales order. Okay. So if you want to make sure that it should look at your sales orders also, what do you need to do? You need to do /n mm02, enter, deselect everything, go to MRP1 and MRP3, enter, enter, change your MRP make to stock to planning with final assembly, enter, change this one to planning with final assembly, not make to stock, save it. Now run MRP /n MD02, number 3, number 3, number 2, okay, even if you change it, I don't see any difference. Okay, so what we would like to do now is we'll go and try to do the delivery. Sales and distribution, delivery, shipping and transportation, outbound delivery, create a delivery, single document, create with reference to sales order, shipping point 3000, the date is 16/4, 16/4/2014, enter. Okay, that's a delivery. Save it. Okay, you got the delivery done. If you go to MD04 and refresh it, you see a delivery 800210033 for 250, correct? So there is a delivery for 250. Okay, very good. Then after that, outbound delivery, change, enter. Take a look at document flow. That's the standard order. You have a delivery. Delivery is open, correct? And go to picking. In picking, the storage location is missing. You put your storage location 0088, enter. Once you do that, you can see your warehouse number here. You see that? And you cannot do the picking because it's grayed out. Go ahead and save it. And the next step would be you need to move it from the warehouse /n LT03, enter. Your warehouse is 088, enter. I'll simply save it. Okay. So what it is saying is they do not have a storage type. So this storage type similar to the one below 916, and you can pick Amar, that's a bin name, enter. Now you have a transfer order. 308 is the transfer order. And if you go and take a look at your sales document, display, document flow, you can see delivery and warehouse management transfer order is completed. You see that? So also I want to take a look at the price. I forgot to show you that. Okay, what is the price? Item, go to item details, conditions. Okay, so there is no pricing. You see that net price is 0, so that's not correct. So let's go and take a look at the price. Okay, price is missing. ER00 is missing. So there is no price. ER00, we'll put some price, 3000. Okay, that's good. Price is right now we have price. Okay, so what I was showing is if you take a look at the document flow, it is going to show you everything starting from standard order. You created a delivery, then you created a transfer order to move it from the warehouse, right? Then the next step would be we need to confirm the transfer order. So to confirm the transfer order, what we do is /NLT22 is a report. In this report, you select all transfer orders going from source to destination and try to execute it. And your 308 should be on the last page. 308 confirm because it's in green light. Okay. So once you do the confirmation, let's go back to our document. Okay. Run MRP, then no change. Correct? There's no change. Then after that, what we did was VL01N to create delivery. Then after that, we created LT03 to transfer. Then we use LT22 to confirm. Correct? Then we are going to use VL02N to do the post goods issue. Okay. So let's go back to our SAP screen and let's do the post goods issue VL02N. Enter. Enter. So once you come to picking, you can see the picked quantity is 250 because we already confirmed that we picked it from the warehouse. Okay. Now do the post goods issue. Okay. Delivery has been saved. So what is the impact on the stock now? If you go and take a look at this, the 250 will go. You see? And if you go and take a look at your MD04, this 250, this line will go, 250 also will go. Okay. So what is going to happen now is refresh. Okay. So you refresh it. As a result, what is going to happen is your stock is gone, but you still have the order sitting there for the remaining 50, correct? And you still have a requirement sitting there for 150. Okay. So what I would like to do is I would like to first set the expectation back to same MM02. The expectation is go to MRP1 and MRP3, put that strategy back on. We started with the strategy 10. We'll put that back on. Okay. Save it. So it is similar to what we thought in the beginning. Now let us run MRP. Three, 2, enter, enter. Okay, you have a planned order now. You see the planned order for 150, correct? You have a planned order for 150 because of this guy. Okay, so go ahead and save it. It's running for the next component. Okay, you got a planned order now for 300. Save it. Done. So what we need to do now, /n md04 of raw material, enter. First convert this into purchase requisition. Right? Save it. Refresh. Got that? Then let us release it. MBA55. OR RB. Select this. Save. Done. Now let's go here. Convert this purchase requisition into purchase order. Okay, we went to post goods issue and we took a look at MD04 of sponge. Correct? Then after that we ran MRP. Using MD02. Then we got a planned order. Planned order for sponge and zinc. Now we went to MD04 of zinc raw material, converted planned order into purchase requisition, then MBA55 transaction to release it. Then we went to MD04 of raw material, convert PRIC into PO. Okay, let's see where we okay. So this is 3000 and this is the PRIC. Drag it, drop it. Everything is fine. Save it. Refresh. You got the PO. Control C. Let us receive it. MeGo. Control V. Enter. Save it. We do MeGo to receive raw material, which is correct. Very good. So now what are we going to do now? If we come here and take a look at it, this will vanish. The 300 will sit here. Correct. Now we have stock. So we can go and do the production. Okay. So first to refresh it, you have a planned order. Convert this planned order into process order. Correct. MD04 of finished material correct. Convert planned order into process order. So let us convert that into process order. PI0 1 enter. $150. Take a look at the BOM. Take a look at the recipe. Check for the capacity. You have capacity available. Check for material availability. Do the calculation. Schedule it. Release it. Save it. Refresh. You have your PO. Process order. Take this process order and do goods issue. Enter. Save it. This 300 raw material is gone. Okay. Goods issue to process order. MIGO. That's done. Conform. COR6N. That's the next step. Order number. How many pieces you have. Three. Take the first one. Enter. Making 150. 400 hours. Factory calendar. Today is working day. Not a working day. Enter. 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 Done. Next. Enter. Enter. Save it. Holiday. Enter. Enter. Done. Paste. Enter. Enter. Save it. As per the factory calendar, today is not a working day, not a problem. Bypass it. If you hit enter, it will bypass. Enter. Done. So we did the confirmation. Now we are going to do the goods receipt. Goods receipt. Order. $1387. Enter. Storage location. Enter. Save it. Okay. Post it. Go here. Refresh. It will go. You have 150 stock and you have a sales order for 50 and you have stock for 150. So obviously you can easily do the fulfillment of this order. Okay. If we click this, go to change. On 16th, it's going to do 50. complete delivery proposal. Save it. Okay. So since you have 50, you already have 150, so you can easily fulfill this stuff. Okay. So what you need to do is, again, you can create a delivery again. So outbound delivery /n VL01 N, enter. That's the order for 50, 00, save it. And if you come here and take a look at this, you have a delivery, correct? So sales order has become delivery, correct? Then let us do /n LT03, enter, save it. 916 Amar. You got 309, and if you go to the report /n LT22, all transfer orders, execute, go to the last page, 309 is right here, confirm. The next thing /n VL02N, enter, enter. Now you picked it 50 quantity. Go ahead and do the post goods issue. If you come here and if you refresh it, this 50 will go. Okay, so the 50 is gone, everything is clear, but you still have any requirement for 150, but you still have a stock of only 100. So if you run MRP again, for sponge, enter, enter. You got a planned order for 50 because the 50 is less, right? Continue. You have another planned order for 100 for the raw material. You plan for 2. See that? So it will continue. So you, by now, you must have got an idea how the requirements are going to drive your planning process. Okay? So what I would like to do is, I will